Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw as we're coming to you live in New Orleans for the final Monday Night Raw before Money in the Bank. As we begin Monday Night Raw tonight with Nia Jax versus Becky Lynch. Of course, these two participants who will be a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match on Saturday are going to be competing here tonight. One-on-one. And of course, as for Rhea Ripley, she is in the building tonight to address the Money in the Bank ladder match later tonight. But anyways, who do you got? Nia Jax or Becky Lynch? And of course, right now in the women's ladder match, you have Nikki Cross, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, and Rhea Ripley. So of course, who could be the odds-on favorite to win on Saturday? We're gonna have to find out. There it goes, Becky Lynch. There it goes. Becky Lynch, of course, did win the Women's Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank class in 2K22, and she cashed it on the same night. And of course, can she be Man in the Bank for the second 3 years later? We're gonna have to find out. Well, let's get to her match. Let's get to this match here. We're also there by Becky Lynch. That's Nia Jax so far is getting the best out of Becky Lynch here. That's Nia. Nice. Nia was also there. What is on Nia Jax's mind? This is all about momentum. Heading into Money in the Bank on Saturday. Trading roll-ups. How the cause for other things that's going on the show tonight. Naomi will go one-on-one with Thea as Naomi's looking to get back on track after losing her Women's Intercontinental Championship to Kiana James at Clash at the Castle. And of course, speaking of Kiana James, she is scheduled to defend her Women's Intercontinental Championship in a no holds barred match against Zelina Vega at Saturday Night Main Event on July 19th. Of course, a rematch from a couple of weeks ago that ended in a disqualification. However, they must be a winner. Anyways, back onto what's going on tonight. Trick Williams and Andre Chase will have a rematch after Andre Chase got the best out of Trick Williams last week. Then we will have Stephanie Vaquer versus Roxanne and Perez, and then the main event, John Cena takes on his child, because he will be taking on R-Truth. Cena's in action one final time before his upcoming #1 contenders match with AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. Has Becky back into the ring. Could Nia beat the count? Seems like she could. As she does. Uh-oh! One slam connect. Is this it? Here we go for the win. Oh, Becky Lynch gets the best out of Nia Jax to begin Monday Night Raw tonight. Pretty shocking to see Becky Lynch go through Nia Jax here. Yeah, it really is. Which because Becky does have is probably the runner-up to win the Money in the Bank ladder match on Saturday. But can she do it? I don't know. Nonetheless, good match between her and Nia Jax to begin Monday Night Raw here tonight in New Orleans, Louisiana, as the man gets the best out of Nia Jax. R-Truth, last week you may have gotten the upper hand on me when you attacked me with a steel chair. But tonight, I am returning the favor because I'm going to punish you and then take care of you. And then after I'm done, I'm going to go on to Money in the Bank this Saturday and I'm going to walk out as the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Before I get to Money in the Bank, I gotta take care of this problem known as you, R-Truth. And you started, and it's all your fault because you started all of this last week when you attacked me after I put the nail in the coffin in my feud with Drew McIntyre. And R-Truth, I am gonna punish you. I'm gonna punish you harder. And then afterwards, I'm going to Money in the Bank this Saturday. Well, you're going back to where you were previously before you attacked me last week. So John Cena, of course, is looking to punish R-Truth after what R-Truth did to him last week. As of course, Cena will face R-Truth in a false count anywhere match in tonight's main event. Can Cena get some momentum going into the #1 contenders match on Saturday at Money in the Bank? Or will R-Truth get the best out of John Cena for the second week in a row? We're going to find out in our main event later tonight. As we are now in the ring, as Rhea Ripley is coming down to the ring because she's looking to address the upcoming Women's Money in the Bank ladder match she will be a part of at the Money in the Bank event on Saturday. And of course, what could be on the mindset of Rhea Ripley going into Money in the Bank? Of course, every time she hears the word Money in the Bank, I bet you she has PTSD to what happened at King of the Ring last October when she had her title taken away because Tiffany cashed in on her at King of the Ring last October after a title defense against Blood Davenport. And then of course they would have the rematch at Bad Blood. So of course, and of course, what does Rhea have to say going into Money in the Bank this Saturday? We're about to find out. So of course, let's see what Rhea has to say before Money. The entire WWE Universe, get ready to witness Mommy in the Bank this Saturday. Because no matter how much you're thinking, oh, Becky, Nia, Bayley, Nikki, and Bianca are walking out of Toronto as the next Women's Money in the Bank holder, Nah, it's gonna be Mommy. And because I will get that women's world title, and I will be back on top for the first time in a year. What happened? And because I like the fact commentary just mentioned that I have PTSD dating back to what happened when back at King of the Ring last October. I got my title taken away after I retained it against Blood Davenport. But I will say this, that this Saturday is going to be a turnover. When I'm going to reverse I'm going to get rid of that horrible taste from last year. I'm going to become the new Money in the Bank holder for the women's division, and I will become your next women's champion. I don't care what women's title I'm cashing on, whether that would be for the women's world title or the women's title. So Rhea Ripley, of course, is looking to make Money in the Bank a reality come this Saturday. Can she do it? We're going to have to find out in the women's ladder match this Saturday at Money in the Bank. And of course, speaking of the Women's World Championship that Rhea Ripley was talking about in her promo moments ago, the champion Stephanie Vaquer will be in action as she will take on Roxanne Perez later on tonight here on Raw. And of course, can Stephanie Vaquer get ready for her title defense against Io Sky this Saturday? We're going to find out as Stephanie Vaquer will be in action against Roxanne Perez later on tonight here on Raw. The next time we're going to be on PLE for the Super AJ Styles Nick Universe mode will be the Money in the Bank event on July 5th. And of course, that will feature 2 ladder matches, one for the men and one for the women. Of course, the winner, whoever grabs the briefcase, will get a guaranteed World Championship match of their choosing at any time, any place for the next year. And of course, so much more going down as you do not want to miss Money in the Bank, which comes your way on July 5th on YouTube. As we're back live here on Monday Night Raw as we are getting ready for Naomi versus Thea Hell. And of course, Naomi is looking to get back on track after losing her Women's Intercontinental Championship to Kiana James back at Clash at the Castle. And of course, tonight, she's got a business to take care of. She's got to take care of Thea Hell. As Thea Hell, of course, looking to get herself a spot in the women's title scene. And of course, what is on Naomi's mind here is, because she's looking to get a win here tonight. Can she do it? We're going to have to find out, because she's dealing with Thea Hell. And our opponent tonight is Thea Hell. And of course, Thea Hell has had some pretty decent spotlight this series. As you can tell, she could be the feature face of the division. Well, of course, she did have a good match with Becky Lynch a couple of weeks ago in the Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. So, of course, the sky's the limit for Thea Hell for years to come here in the WWE. As you can tell, Thea Hell is all acting, or is very much out of her mind here. So without further delay, let's get to this match. Naomi, Thea Hell. Who do you got winning? Well, I'm probably going Naomi, considering she's trying to get back on track after losing her Women's Intercontinental Championship to Kiana James at Clash of the Castle. Naomi wasting no time. There's Naomi with a headlock. There's of course Thea hell. There's Thea hell and Naomi trading blows. There goes Naomi's back in the ring. Naomi gets the win here. There goes Naomi. And of course Naomi is looking to climb up the ranks, back to get back on track following her women's intercontinental title loss, as she does that with a win. Well, I've heard that John Cena has a one killings problem before Money in the Bank. And because Cena's looking to make a preview by using One Killings as an example about what he's going to do to me on Saturday to try and get himself a World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam. With all due respect, Cena, I know we've been hearing your plans since you got drafted to Monday Night Raw a few months ago, and that is you want to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Meanwhile, I haven't held a World Championship in 3 years. The last time I held a World Champion was when I beat Roman Reigns at the 2K20 2022 Royal Rumble event, and I lost it in the Elimination Chamber because of you. And this Saturday, and because we've had a lot of matches together, whether it was last year when we were on SmackDown, or when we were feuding going into WrestleMania when you were the WWE Champion, and we've had various matches against each other when you were not the WWE Champion. Like example, when I was feuding with Randy Orton going to Hell in a Cell, when we were wrestling each other prior to us competing in the Elimination Chamber for Roman's WWE title at the 2K22 Elimination Chamber event. Then we go to last year, we had various matches. Of course, we had a match a week after our failures in the Gauntlet match. Then we had another match at Payback. Then we had a third match at One Night Stand for a Clash at the Castle WWE title shot. And then we had another encounter the night before Money in the Bank. And of course, this Saturday, I will beat you. I will go on to SummerSlam, and I will become the next World Heavyweight Champion. No matter what preview you want to give me, when you face One Killings, R-Truth, in a False Count Anywhere match in the main event, because I'll be watching, and I'll be telling the world you will have no chance of walking out to Toronto, Canada, as the next challenger for Sammy's World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. So AJ Styles is looking to make a promise to John Cena that John Cena will not be walking out of Money in the Bank as the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Can Styles become the number one contender? We'll have to find out this Saturday at Money in the Bank. As we're back live here on Monday Night Raw, as far as in the ring goes. But anyways, Trick Williams and Andre Chase is set for a rematch. Of course, Andre Chase got the best out of Trick Williams last week. Of course, can Trick Williams get back on track? That's what is on Trick Williams' mind here. As you can tell, the crowd is on Trick's side here tonight on Raw. As you can tell, the crowd is chanting every bit of Trick Williams here tonight. As Trick is obviously looking at getting himself involved with the Intercontinental title scene. Same thing as his opponent, Andre Chase. Because Andre Chase is looking to get himself in a prominent spotlight here on Monday night, considering that he's now without a tag team partner. Of course, Duke Hudson was released from the WWE earlier this year. You gotta do it, Chance, here in New Orleans tonight. As the course, who do you got winning? Andre Chase or Trick Williams? As crowd in New Orleans is chanting, Chase you. To the point people thinking Chase you, Andre Chase is gonna win. Match begins. Trick Williams with the knee to the face. Trick Williams wasting no time, going after Andre Chase. As it goes so far on tonight's show, Naomi defeated Via Hell, Becky Lynch defeated Nia Jax, and of course things still to come is Vaquer versus Roxanne Perez, and then a False Count Anywhere match in the main event between John Cena and R-Truth. There's Trick Williams going on top. Reversal there. Reversal there. What could be on Andre's mind here? As we're getting to 1 count here. That's Trick Williams. Frog splash. Let's kick out. That's 3. We're going to a 2 count. Oh. Huh. As Trick Williams so far is dominating Andre Chase here. Uh-oh, this does not end well. Andre Chase. There you go for the win. Another kick out. As we got fight forever chance here. Because Andre Chase, look at the repeat last week and get the best of Trick Williams for the 2nd week in a row. What is Andre Chase thinking about? Powerbomb! Here we go for the pin. Kick out. There it goes. Andre Chase has got the crowd on his side here. This might be it for Trick Williams. Could be the end. There we go. second week in a row. Another kick out. As we got kick out there. There it goes. Trick Willams so far is getting the best out of Andre Chase. Trick invades, but he couldn't invade. Oh, maybe he could. He could get the win. And there we go for the win. Another kick out there. There goes Trick Willams going for the pin. Kick out. Uh-oh, Andre Chase reverses. Oh, this does not end well. This could be it. One. And it's over for Andre Chase as Trick Willams gets the best out of Andre Chase's 50-50 booking has struck once again, ladies and gentlemen. Sad stuff. Why? Because, well, Andre Chase beat Trick Willams last week, and Trick Willams gets the best out of Andre Chase this week. So I was wondering what will happen next. I don't know. Only time I can tell is because these two are still wanting a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. But of course, who's gonna get it? I don't know. Only time can tell. As Trick Willams wins, good match here between both guys. As Trick Williams, of course, Sam Sol here. As the crowd in New Orleans is whipping the Trick. As Trick Williams gets the best out of Andre Chase here tonight on Raw. As we're now getting ready, folks, as coming up next, we're going to have a big match going on. As, of course, the Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer will be taking on Roxanne Perez in Stephanie's warm-up before her Women's World Championship defense against Io Sky at Money in the Bank. Can Stephanie get prepared for Money in the Bank? We're going to find out as she will be facing Roxanne Perez up next here on Raw. The next time we're going to be on PLE for the Super AJ Styles Nick Universe mode will be the Money in the Bank event on July 5th. And of course, they will be, and of course, that will feature 2 ladder matches, one for the men and one for the women. Well, of course, the winner, whoever grabs the briefcase, will get a guaranteed World Championship match of their choosing at any time, any place for the next year. And of course, so much more going down as you do not want to miss Money in the Bank, which comes your way on July 5th on YouTube. As we're back here on Monday Night Raw, as I bet you Stephanie Vaquer and Roxanne is a match nobody was expecting, at least now. But here we are. They're getting a match here on Raw tonight. And of course, who do you think is winning? And of course, Stephanie Vaquer is walking down to the ring, as I believe this is her first Monday Night Raw match since winning, of course, since debuting. And of course, her opponent tonight is Roxanne Perez. And of course, you can tell this is a big fight field. Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez. First time ever. Let's get into this match. Who do you got winning? Stephanie Vaquer or Roxanne Perez? Let's go Roxy chance here in New Orleans. Tonight, well, I don't know what the hell was that. Right there, to get the match underway. Stephanie Vaquer heading to the top. What is Stephanie Vaquer thinking about? Lupez pressed there by Roxanne Perez. We've also there. Drop kick there. Roxanne beating the hell out of Stephanie Vaquer. We've also there. That must have busted Roxanne open. Close on there. Another reversal there by Roxanne. There we go. As Roxanne's shutting up SuperAJStylesNick's plan here. Powerbomb. As Roxanne's trying to get back at SuperAJStylesNick for bleeding her open. Look, she's trying to get a count out win. Can she do it? Oh, SuperAJStylesNick getting back in the ring. Roxanne with a loop press. SuperAJStylesNick evades. As SuperAJStylesNick destroying the hell out of Roxanne Perez. Roxanne with a reversal there. No pop walks. This does not end well. Roxanne. Could we look at our roll up? Kick out. Super kick connects. Reversal there. This does not end. This does not go well. As Roxanne is unleashing frustrations on SuperAJStylesNick. Reversal there. This might not be looking good for SuperAJStylesNick, considering she's got a title defense coming up this Saturday. Frog splash connects. This does not end well for SuperAJStylesNick. Cross-face maneuver. Rope Blake. As SuperAJStylesNick showing up to the WWE Universe tonight. As somebody's waiting for Roxanne to get back to her feet. And she gets back to her feet. Things are not looking good for Roxanne Perez so far. And this could be the final nail in the coffin. Oh, let's find out as here we go for the pin. SuperAJStylesNick secures the victory here tonight. And of course, SuperAJStylesNick, of course, Roxanne Perez delivered a pretty good match here. As could this be Io's fate come this Saturday at Money in the Bank? We're gonna have to find that out. Of course, Roxanne put up a fight, but she couldn't get the job done against Stephanie Vaquer. As Stephanie Vaquer gets the victory here, and she's heading into Money in the Bank this Saturday, defending her women's title against Io Sky. As of course, will Stephanie Vaquer walk out of Toronto as the Women's World Championship? We're gonna find out this Saturday at Money in the Bank. Good match between her and Roxanne on Raw tonight in New Orleans. As coming up next, it's time for the main event as John Cena looks to get revenge on R-Truth after what happened last week when R-Truth attacked John Cena at the end of last week's Raw. And of course, these two will settle in a false count anywhere match. Question is, can John Cena take care of the R-Truth problem successfully days before his #1 contenders match with AJ Styles at Money in the Bank? Or will AJ get involved? We're going to find out as that will take place in our main event up next here on Raw.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by on.
The next time we're going to be on PLE for the SuperAJStylesNick Universe mode will be the Money in the Bank event on July 5th. And of course, that will feature 2 ladder matches, one for the men and one for the women. Because the winner, whoever grabs the briefcase, will get a guaranteed World Championship match of their choosing at any time, any place for the next year. And of course, so much more going down as you do not want to miss Money in the Bank, which comes your way on July 5th on YouTube. As it is now time for the main event, as it's John Cena versus R-Truth. As you can tell, what is on R-Truth's mind going into this match tonight, that he's working with his childhood, his self-proclaimed childhood hero in John Cena. Because John Cena does have the #1 contenders match this Saturday against AJ Styles, because Cena did win the triple threat match 2 weeks ago that consisted of Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. Well, Styles won the triple threat match that had Austin Theory and Bronson Reed 3 weeks ago. And of course, John Cena ended his stuff with Drew McIntyre last week in a last man standing match. And tonight he's got a problem to deal with in none other than Ron Killings, R-Truth. And of course, could Cena be the odds-on favorite to walk out of Money in the Bank this Saturday as Sami Zayn's SummerSlam opponent for the World Heavyweight Championship on August 9th? And of course, that's when SummerSlam takes place. 3 weeks before that, on July 19th, we have Saturday night main event, as we only have a Women's Intercontinental Championship match confirmed between Kiana James and Zelina Vega in a no-holds-barred match after what happened on Raw a few weeks ago. Here we go. There we go. R-Truth is telling the fans, what's up?
What's up? You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I just give it a jump in, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till their necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple.
And of course, R-Truth is wearing gear that represents his childhood hero and John Cena.
And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up?
And R-Truth is telling the New Orleans fans, what's up?
What's up?
And of course, what is on R-Truth's mind here as he's looking to torture his childhood hero John Cena days before his #1 contenders match with AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. Remember, it's a false count anywhere match, meaning anything can go. As R-Truth wasting no time here. Reversal there by John Cena. R-Truth shutting down John Cena's mind here. Reversal there. Because John Cena did not anticipate going through having to deal with R-Truth days before his #1 contenders match with AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. And so far, R-Truth is getting the best out of John Cena. And we're only seconds into the match. We've also done by Back-to-back reversals led by John Cena and R-Truth. Was on there by John Cena. You can tell John Cena what is on his mind here as he wants to punish R-Truth. As he tosses him out of the ring. Remember, this is a false count anywhere match. As the referee. As John Cena's got a steel step. And he hits R-Truth with a steel step. Well, that was a horrible timing. As R-Truth going for the pin after the mess up. Kick out there. Oh, reverse through by John Cena. Remember, R-Truth knows this is supposed to be a false count anywhere match. As John Cena, what could R-Truth be thinking about? As Cena is of course miles away from him. Oh, here we go. Now they're heading to the back. And of course, remember, this is a false count anywhere match. So meaning anything can go. As R-Truth wasting no time with a super kick. Going for another pin. Kick out. As you can tell, R-Truth wants to punish John Cena. As Soccer Punch there connects. John Cena gets back to his feet. And he missed. And then he missed. And of course, things are not running well for R-Truth here. Uh-oh. Cena reverses. Blood, sweat, and tears is the tone deaf word for John Cena here. Oh, come on to the R-Truth. John Cena survived. Oh, reversal there by John Cena. John Cena is waiting for R-Truth to show up. Well, that was not a good timing there. As John Cena's looking to punish the hell out of R-Truth so badly after what he did to him on last week's Raw. Well, I mean at the end of last week's show. Oh, we've also there. This could be an opening for R-Truth to capitalize. We've also there by John Cena. Oh my God! He puts R-Truth. I think that might be it for one killings though. As John Cena's climbing down the ladder. And of course, what is John Cena's next maneuver? Well, of course, you can tell he wants to punish R-Truth more so than ever after what he did last week at the end of Raw last week. Oh, he's got a steel chair. What is John Cena thinking about? Because it's pretty much nothing but cat and mouse here. As R-Truth is now pretty much unleashed. And he's looking to go find John Cena. As he finds a steel chair. R-Truth, as oh boy, they're looking to try and go back to the arena. Can they? Well, let's find out. And they make it back to the arena. Oh, R-Truth kicks John Cena. As we're now looking at cat and mouse here between John Cena and R-Truth as John Cena gets back into the ring. Uh-oh! R-Truth did not anticipate for this! Unattain adjustment! Connects by John Cena. Here we go for the pin. And that's it! After 1 AA and chaos backstage, that's it! As John Cena gets the best out of R-Truth here tonight, as he's heading towards a big weekend this Saturday with Money in the Bank, as him and Styles are going to battle it out to determine who will face Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody, as Cena gets the best out of R-Truth, sorts out the R-Truth problem before Money in the Bank.